तो दोस्तों पिछली वीडियो में हम पहुंच गए थे काजा और काजा में हम आप लोगों को लेके आए थे साक्या तंग्युत मोनेस्ट्री। तो ये था हमारा कुछ पिछला सफ़र। हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका फिर से एक नई वीडियो पे। एक नया दिन, एक नई शुरुआत। तो दोस्तों अभी हम अपने होम स्टे पे हैं और जो आज का शेड्यूल होगा वो होगा सम बेसिक नॉलेज रिगार्डिंग आइस क्लाइंबिंग एंड हाउ टू सर्वाइव इन काजा। तो मिलते हैं आपसे ज्ञान के भंडार पे।
When I go for a ice climbing, there are many ways. There are million of other ways people carry stuff. Okay, and everyone they have their different ways to bring stuff. I'm not a cold person, so I don't carry that many layers. If anyone is cold person, carry one extra layer. So because I like to keep doing something. If I'm cold, I do few exercises. If your hands are cold, have you seen penguin? Penguin देखा है किसी ने? Penguin. Just raise hands if you have seen penguins. Everyone has seen penguins. Okay. Like in TV. So can you see their hands are like this? If you do this, can you see the blood is flowing directly towards your? It need to be from here straight. This is such a nice, great exercise to keep your fingers warm. If you are feeling cold in your fingers, I'm gonna ask you to do that. Other ways, you can just like shake your hands like this just to increase your blood flow in your hands. Like when you are putting gloves, they are cold right now. If I will put like my hands inside this, it's gonna be like really cold. So make sure you will just do it like this so you can just like warm this up. This is called active warming up. So basically you are not like giving you a one single time when you are gonna feel cold. So keep doing something when you feel cold. And for feet, it's also good if you are two people, you can just like stand next to each other. Can I have one person? You wanna come here? Like this. And then you can just like jerk your, because it's pretty hard to stand with the crampon. Don't hit someone when you have a crampon on. Or you can have some like this and then just shake it. And you can switch it and you can feel so much warm on your feet. It's such a nice exercise to do things. And then there is also one more thing. You can just lie down and someone आप आइए आपने मेरे पाँव ना पीछे को फेंकते रहना नहीं हाँ या it will warm up your whole body because the blood flow goes back and forth. I know like with the crampon it's hard, but if you will do it, these are the ways you can keep yourself warm if you are feeling cold. If I'm climbing in this kind of condition, I'm not gonna even put this one. But what I will put is, this is my wind layer. And this is pretty thin layer. I know people doesn't have those layers, but this is really good to protect you from the wind. Pretty easy. I know like people not gonna have this one, but this is what I usually use when I go and climb. And I also use sun shirt. Basically I put this below this one, the sun shirt, which cover my head and neck. Sometimes what happens like in the sun, you burn your neck after a long period of time. Just put sunscreen also in your neck, or you just have a visor, just like cover it. So I use this sun shirt to cover my neck. And then I have this one is rain layer. So basically sometimes what happens like there is a water dripping down while you are climbing, otherwise your clothes gonna get wet. So it's good to have some rain layer. Sometimes people they also use this for a wind layer, but I have a different wind layer. I don't use like rain jacket for a wind layer. Then I have a big jacket. I don't use this for climbing. Only if it's like night time or something where I'm like pretty cold, then I use this for climbing. Otherwise this is my belay. When I'm providing belay or standing, then I use this big dark parka what you are wearing right now. I will not highly encourage like when you are climbing, don't use this one. Just give to someone, they can put it on, and then when you will come back it's like warm and you can just like put it back on. So make sure like don't get on the zone where you're gonna feel cold. Base layer, which is this one, very thin one. Then I have a hiking pant which I'm using right now. This is I'm gonna climb. But I have also a different one which is like more thicker. If I'm going in the crag for long time, I will use this one. Then I have a again rain layer. If it's like cold, watery, windy, I will put this layer on. If I'm really cold, giving a belay whole day to everyone, not climbing, standing there, then I put this Puffy Pant on, which has a zipper on the side, so you can easily put it on top of the crampon. So this is my layering system when I go. Of course, I also use, I put it, my helmet on top of this. Don't bring something big, puffy, cap, so otherwise it's gonna be hard to put this helmet on. You need some kind of circulations going through your head. If it's like super tight, you're gonna have a light headache. So if you have a light headache, it means whatever you are wearing, like the helmet or your like cap, it's due to that thing. So just make sure keep removing it. Then 408 pair of gloves, which I carried all the time. I have a small layer when I'm hiking in and out. I just use them like very thin layer. I don't climb with them. I usually climb with this kind of stuff. Oh, Bruno, thank you. Climb with this small layer which is like a little bit insulating. But if there is so much water is coming, I just climb with them. But they are really thick one. I mostly give a belay with those gloves. When I'm like really cold, I also keep them. I also put them when I'm like standing, not doing anything, inside my jacket, so they are warm. When I'm putting my hands inside, they stay warm. Any question with the layering? कोई पूछना तो नहीं आप लोगों को? I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna take all these things out, but I've put in my harness. I'm gonna put this on so you can see what I have. Basically, the gear what I'm using right now is for to lead climb. So when you're gonna start leading, you need this kind of gear. Right now, you don't need to think about this at all. I'm just showing it because it's already in my harness. So I have always belay gloves on the side. I have a one pussy cord which I carried, which is like multi-purpose. I can use it for anything. Then I have a screw carabiners if I need to build anchor. That is for that one. Then I have my belay device, which is this one, which has again screw carabiner in it. Then I have my rescue system. If I need to build a 3-to-1, 5-to-1, 7-to-1, 9-to-1, I have this thing which has a pulley, which has this small ascender, which I can use if I need to go up quickly. So this is my rescue kit, which always stays at the back. I don't need it. It's only when I need to do some rescue, then I will use it. Then on other side, I have a 10-footer cordelette, which is again, I can build an anchor with it. I can make a rescue thing with it. And then I have my self anchor, which is one is small, another one is big. If I need to do a transition, I have those things. So, and always for the self anchor, you need a locking carabiner. No plan carabiner for a when you are doing anchoring thing. Sorry, self anchor. So this is what I carried with me. Then we also carried screws based on how much long the pitch is. This rack is missing one thing that's called a V thread. Anyone knows what the V thread is? Yes, Steve, tell me.
It's V.
Or the pull-up car on this one. Sometimes there is a snow leopard, they also come. They love me so much. Every single time when I will go and climb here, they come and see me. So that's why I need to carry it to see them. If you are all lucky, you will see it. If it's like by chance we will get late, at least we have something to come down back to the road head. I have a snack which I always keep my inside the jacket so they stay warm. Like if you are carrying any sneakers or anything, they're gonna be really hard if you keep them inside your backpack. If it's in, I also carried my jet boil and butane to make a hot water if I need. If I don't need, I just use my flask. I also put so much snow, and you need to like see the depth of the ice on while you are crossing rivers. It's like good to have like some kind of pole to walk on snow, or especially the approach is sometimes longer.